One of the things you might have noticed in the game demo are the use of close-up puzzles, and you're probably wondering, how can I have my own one? Well, this tutorial is just to explain how those work. First of all, unlike the assets loading for each room, and they're only loaded on a per room basis, all of these assets, like the background image here and the images for the dials, these are all uploaded way up front at the very beginning of the game. The reason for that is that it would look a bit bad if you went from being in the room and then having a loading screen between that and the puzzle. So it's just more of an immediate thing. So first of all, if you created your own puzzle, the first thing would be to preload those assets. In your files of the game folder, you'll notice a file called intro preloader. And this is where you can upload all the files that are going to be used broadly throughout the whole game. In this example, we have these files here, and those relate to the dial puzzle on the front door that you just saw a second ago. So if you have another close-up puzzle that you've made, you want to import your images like so in this file, an intro preloader. Now, when it actually comes to making the scene so that you can actually visibly see this, there's a few steps on that. First of all, you need to go to the engine and you need to go to the close-up puzzles section. You need to add your puzzle, give it a good name, like rotating puzzle dial here, and also the phaser scene name, and this part is very, very important. When you use that name, it's the exact same name that you've got to use on the file for the scene. So what I mean by that is the best option, I would say, is to copy the rotate dials puzzle scene file there and just copy that again. And then in that file, you want to rename all of those things. So of course, rotate dials puzzle is what I used for my one, but you would name any references in there for your own use. In this case, I think there's actually the only 2 references in there. Then you need to, once you've made that file, you need to register that across many different other sections. So you need to go into index.html. I would copy that file there, duplicate that and call it based on the name that you've chosen. And finally, in start, you need to copy that line and again use unique names. So instead of rotate dials puzzle, you have your own one. Once that's all done and you've hit save, then when you go into, say, a room and you want to actually be able to play that puzzle, all the files that were in there will automatically be shown. So show close-up puzzle, and then you'll be given a list that's automatically generated from the close-up puzzle section. Hopefully that clears everything up there.